going on, Jerome's? This offseason, the Minnesota Vikings brought in a potentially historic coterie of free agents that made some big-time impacts. Aaron Jones, Stephon Gilmore, AVG, John Grenard, etc. But, of course, Blake Cashman outside. How about that? The pride of Eden Prairie, former Minnesota Golden Gopher walk-on, and he's found a fantastic home here with the Vikings, and Cashman and Pace forming one of the best off-ball linebacking duos in the National Football League. They can cover, they can hit, they can tackle, they can lead, with both of them wearing the green dot, as well as they can get after that quarterback's ass. I love it, man. It's fantastic. But unfortunately, Blake Cashman, after a hot start, had a turf toe injury, missed 3 games. The Lions, the Rams, and the Colts. I know it's rough, man. Yeah, the Vikings, a stellar defense, sort of fell apart when Cashman wasn't there against the Lions and the Rams, giving up 4 touchdowns apiece. And bittersweet memories are all I'm taking with me. And Cashman very quickly became a fan favorite. Well, obviously, he's a local kid, but also you saw how important that he was to the Vikings defense. Returned against the Jaguars, Vikings put together another stellar performance, as well as he got after things against the Tennessee Titans, sacking each game and making a big-time impact. And Cashman's last 2 games since returning from the toe, PFF graded a 79.96 amongst pork positional ranking amongst off-ball linebackers. He has the number 1 PFF pass rushing grade with 4 pressures and 2 sacks, 58.3 quarterback rating when thrown at, which is good. And he's only allowed 14 yards receiving on 2 catches on 4 targets, so that's also pretty damn good. And that's also something that we said that was missing against the Lions and the Rams. Both teams ate in the middle of the field, throwing the ball, and that's exactly where Blake Cashman lines up in coverage. And the Vikings defense, it's a pretty telling split. So Vikings defensive per game averages with Blake Cashman, 7 games, 298 yards allowed, 13.7 points allowed, 16.7 first downs, and 2.4 turnovers, which are all pretty damn good. Vikings defensive per game averages without Blake Cashman, 3 games, 334 total yards allowed, 24.7 points allowed, which is almost double with him, as well as more first downs and fewer turnovers. So, yeah, Cashman's pretty damn important. Right. And we pointed this out before, and Flores has talked about this too, is that when Cashman is in there, everyone else is allowed to play their normal spot. Whether it's Metellus, although sometimes he's getting beat on 98-yard touchdowns by no name. It happens, as well as Van Ginkel. So Van Ginkel's versatility is a double-edged sword because it's great that he could play multiple spots, but where his bread is buttered is out there on the edge, jumping those passing lanes as well as rushing the passer. And it's fantastic that Van Ginkel and Metellus were able to help defray some of the responsibilities when Cashman was out, but it's good to have Cashman back because now Metellus can be Metellus as well as Andrew Van Ginkel can do his damn thing, right? So it is awesome that Blake Cashman outside. How about that? The pride of Eden Prairie is back and just getting after things. And I truly believe, knocking on all the wood, if this defense stays healthy, they will be the best in the league the rest of the way and into the playoffs. And if you have a great defense and a quarterback that can get hot as hell like Sam Darnold can, sky's the limit, man. Like it's got 2007 Giants vibes written all over it. Not saying, I'm just saying. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. Blake Cashman outside. How about that? Has been fantastic since his return from turf toe. Let us know your thoughts. Our thoughts, comment section. You guys know what to do. Skull production value.